Percentage dump, percentage dump, percentage dump.
I absolutely love
percentage dump, percentage dump, percentage dump.
What's going on, guys? I have a ton of packages and I have a ton of just things, items in the way. My wife is getting mad day by day. I know we normally do 3 packages a video, but I am getting behind. And it's not that I love doing the 3 packages a video. I just think it's time to up the ante. So let's do 10, count them, 10 packages a video. Let's get started. So right off the bat, we have a package here from Vision Media. All right, let's see what we got from Vision Media. We got Batman The Long Halloween. This is the deluxe edition.
Judgment Day.
Now in one epic saga. I actually sat down to watch this not too long ago. First time in 4K, includes a all new documentary, which I'm excited to check out. I think I mentioned in previous videos, this is probably one of my favorite Batman stories, and it's cool to see it showcased through Warner Brothers, through HBO. Yeah, this is 2 movies combined in one. DC's putting it out on 4K. Go pick it up now. Really cool to add to the collection. All right, this is a heavy one. This one comes from MVD. All right, so we have Flying Guillotine Volume 2. This comes from 88 Films. My wife and I were just talking about how we need to set aside a Sunday to watch some old kung fu movies. This is one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite films. I love pretty much everything 88 Films puts out, but yeah, definitely pretty cool to check this out. Awesome slipcase from Kung Fu Bob. Thank you 88 Films, and thank you MVD. And we have another item here, Waiting, the Van Duren story.
I never wanted to give up, ever. There wasn't a day or a minute that I would have ever given up because of Van. We owed him this.
Just I'm assuming a documentary about the next Paul McCartney. Thank you MVD. And then it looks like we have Massacre at Central High.
Welcome to Central High. You're just in time for a massacre. Massacre at Central High.
I still have not seen this. I know you guys probably saw me unbox the steel case or steel book of this. From what I hear, this has a lot, or this is what Heathers drew inspiration from. Roger Ebert, this is one of his, I guess, favorite horror films. And yeah, I'm just excited to check it out. The trailer, it hypnotized me, and I think that this is a underrated classic based on what I've seen from the trailer. And we got another one from MVD, another heavy boy. All right, let's see what we got here. Rain. This comes from MVD Visual. This stars Joan Crawford and Walter Hudson. Commentary track by Mick LaSalle, writer for San Francisco Chronicle. This is the 90th anniversary of this film, and I'm just trying to kind of add some more like classic Joan Crawford films to my collection. I didn't even know this was coming out, so that'll be fun to check out. And then we have Randy Rhoads, Reflection of a Guitar Icon. The guitarist for Quiet Riot and Ozzy Osbourne. This is kind of like a road diary, if you will, of Randy Rhoads. Narrated by Tracy Guns of Guns N' Roses, LA Guns. And we got one more here. Oh, and we have Frost.
If anybody can hear me, please come here.
Which, this is pretty cool. This stars Vernon Wells, Devani Penn. You know, from what I hear, this is actually a decent film, and it comes with a CD soundtrack, so I wanted to kind of grab the Blu-ray. Filmed by Brandon Slagle. From what I gather, Frost is one of the more polished of his films, so I'm excited to check this out. Vernon Wells was also at Cult Classic recently, and a really nice guy. And yeah, I think that this will be really cool. I love horror films set in the snow. And, you know, like I said, Brandon, I don't know, Brandon just seems to kind of put out fun stuff that I do enjoy checking out. So, thank you, MVD, and what's up, Brandon? All right, we got another MVD package here. This one's a little heavy as well. Ultra HD Drive.
This is the original Five Fingers of Death right here.
So this is not the Drive that you guys might be familiar with. This is Drive with Mark Dacascos. It's the guy from Iron Chef.
Mushrooms! Crab! Cheese! Squash! Duck! Catfish! Potatoes! Buffalo! Chocolate! And coconut! Pizza dough!
And then also there's a appearance by Brittany Murphy. If you can see there on the box, pretty cool, young Brittany Murphy. I don't know, this just kind of popped up on my radar recently. I honestly never heard of this. Yeah, this is put out by 88 Films as well, and whenever I saw it become available, I had to jump on it. This is compared to RoboCop, Iron Man, and Lethal Weapon, but with Kung Fu. So if you know me, you know that that's right up my alley. And yeah, excited to check that out. I think that that's a pretty cool cast. It seems like one of those cheesy 90s movies. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of 1997. And then what do we got? We got the Kindred.
Go down, honey. Hold on to me.
The Kindred. We are not all the same creature under the skin.
By Synapse Films. Yeah, I've been wanting this one for a minute. I've been promoting this for Synapse Films for a while. Every time I do, it gets reposted, reshared. I personally have never seen this, so I think that this will be fun to visit it as a Blu-ray high quality. 1980s creature feature, I suppose, special effects. Yeah, excited to check this out. I think that this is going to be a fun one. Like I said, it gets a lot of attention every time I share it. So awesome. MVD Synapse Films, thank you guys. Moving on, we have another one here. I believe that this one comes from Warner Brothers. And we have HBO original series written and directed by Mike White, The White Lotus.
Sometimes just watching them eat every night makes me want to gouge my eyes out.
Belinda! Belinda!
What I want is to speak to your boss. Fuck this place!
I don't think it's the most romantic hotel in Hawaii, do you? It's perfectly fine, but are you finding it very romantic?
It's okay.
It's nice.
Created and directed by Mike White, School of Rock, HBO's Enlightened. So right off the bat, I do know that the mind behind School of Rock is an extremely intelligent one, and so this one's probably going to be a little bit of a comedic slant on rich, entitled tourists. So yeah, I don't know anything about this. HBO original series. Paradise is no vacation, it says. So I will be checking this out. Pretty cool. Thank you, HBO and Warner Brothers. All right, we have another one from Warner Brothers here. The complete 5th season of Young Sheldon. I honestly have not seen Young Sheldon, but I used to watch The Big Bang Theory with my grandma. My grandma was a huge fan of Big Bang Theory. She thought it was really funny. Little known fact, the OG Sheldon, that actor actually is from a town not too far away from here, Spring, Texas. And from what I hear, he's a really nice guy. He was a neighbor to one of my friends. So thank you again, Warner Brothers. This one comes from Wellgo USA. They Crawl Beneath.
You wanna mess with me?
This, I think this looks really cool. I remember watching the trailer for it, as you guys probably just saw. It has like a Tremors vibe to it, and as you probably know, I am a huge Tremors fan. I recently watched Tremors 1 for the first time, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and then my son actually, he watched it, fell in love with this series, and we watched almost all of the series back to back to back to back. So anything that can kind of reignite that fire from down under, I think They Crawl Beneath will probably do that. Again, Wogo USA is on to some cool stuff, and I'm always excited to support those guys. Thank you, Wogo USA. All right, we have some Arrow video, A Fugitive from the Past.
犬飼さんに違いないわ。
私、タウリです。じゃあ、あなたに会った記憶が思えんな。
言わせてもらえないなんて。私は何のために生きてきたのか。私を軽蔑したでしょ。でも私にはわかる。
This is epic crime drama from what I do know, and also Arrow Video rarely misses, so I'm happy to check this out. I do love crime films. A recent restored presentation of this older film from 1965 from Toei. So yeah, this will be a good one to watch. Definitely good stuff coming from Japanese filmmaker and Arrow Video. We've got another one from Warner Brothers here. We have the 6th and final season of Lucifer. Again, I can't say that I've seen, but this is put out by Vertigo, which is kind of like a side step of DC. And I believe my wife's sister watches this. So my sister-in-law and her family enjoy this film. And I've heard nothing but good things about Lucifer. So if you're a fan, go grab the 6th and final season. And it's available now. I think that this show is one that I will eventually start from the beginning, knock it out, and I have the 6th and final season at my disposal here. Awesome. Cool cover too as well. All right, we've made it to the last package from MVD, and I think we have 2 guys here. This is kind of heavy. Cool. This is the Chocolate War.
Put him down for the chocolates.
This is more than a sale. It is a crusade.
I'm not going to sell the chocolates.
The boys have become infected. A terrible disease, difficult to cure.
Yeah, you're missing a lot of things, Jerry.
I'm just asking you to take the chocolates and sell them.
We're not asking, Archie. We're telling.
Jerry!
Why keep them coming?
Cut out magazines. Remind me.
Which I want to say I'm familiar with this. I like this the MVD Rewind collection. It's a lot of stuff that got lost on VHS. This film in particular, I know is based on a book, but I have not seen this. But I do like to jump on anything that these guys, this Rewind collection puts out, just because a lot of times these are really good films. This is the 42nd one that they put out. Yeah, this is really cool. Come from MVD, MGM release. Again, the Chocolate War. And then we have finally, this is from a good friend of mine and a good company, Unearthed Films, Unearthed Classics here, coming from MVD. They're distributing it. This looks like an insane film, and I'm really impressed with what Unearthed has been doing lately. They're really pulling some really good stuff together, and especially these Unearthed Classics. It's a lot of these films that people have been just hankering for. Like, they really want a released on 4K, Blu-ray. It's stuff that people have either know about, or it just seems like they want to know about. And The Evil Dead Trap 2 is one of those films. Anytime I share this release, it gets like freaking like blown crazy up. Like, it's retweeted 100 times, not only by Unearthed, but everyone that's interested in these films. So this is an Izo Hashimoto film. I believe this is like a pretty crazy gore, yeah, insane film. But yeah, anything Unearthed they put their heart and soul into their releases. So yeah, thank you guys for sending me that way. 1991 Japan home video. I believe that was at the very least 10 packages, man. Those were a long time coming. Some of those are new, some of those are old. You know, we've been doing this thing where I kind of pick my favorite one or my favorite release as far as what was in the unboxing, and I'm gonna have to say that it's a little bit of a tie today. I'm gonna go with this guy here, the Evil Dead Trap 2, just because I've been so curious about it, and then also to Drive, which comes from 88 Films and MVD. So both coming from MVD, but we got Unearthed Films here, 88 Films here. Yeah, some excellent releases. I mean, we got Chocolate War, as I said, Lucifer, some Arrow Video, Wellgo USA, got some HBO and some Warner Brothers, Synapse Films. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's a little bit of everything here. So thank you guys for watching. This is going to be a long one, but thank you guys for hanging out from, you know, beginning to end. And is there anything that sticks out to you as far as like, man, I wish I would have got that, or man, I'm going to order that right now? Let me know in the comments below. There is information about each and every one of these releases below. So, you know, if there's something that jumped out at you, you know, maybe pick it up for yourself. Let me know that you did, and I will give you a virtual pat on the back. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.